Clear the dust off if you have an iPod. Final Fantasy could sometimes use an extra clothing mod. Who knew that a Steam Deck was an asset to invest, and streaming games turns into the great friendship test.
The adult beverages are poured. The kids are asleep. Welcome to New Dad Gaming. It's a show about fatherhood, gaming, and new fathers figuring out their gaming lives.
My name is Trevor, and I have a 8-year-old and an 11-year-old. We
I'm Jeff,
had
I
the
have a
birthday.
50. Oh, you did? Yes, that's right. No. Happy birthday,
Kid.
I'm not gonna say. Happy birthday, kid. Hers to you, kid.
Here's looking at you.
I have an almost 16-year-old, which is scary to say. So,
That's crazy.
and a 13-year-old. So,
Oof.
we're getting old, man. I don't know, but we're back.
I didn't think of it like because of the birthday thing until like I stumbled upon the ages. I'm like, oh wait, one of them's older now. But actually, it's like as new fathers figure out their gaming lives, it's like we've been doing it for near a decade. We're not going to change. I mean, literally, the show's New Dad Gaming, but
Every day is a new adventure, so I just ride that just like everything. Who knows what's next? Who knows?
Very well said. I like to hear that. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. So glad to have you with us. Just like right off the hop, like Jeff, do you have an iPod in your house stashed in like your tech bin that you never threw out? Do you happen to have an iPod?
That's funny. Like, doesn't everyone have a tech bin? They do, right? Because I do have a big box of just wires that I'll never have. I don't know, but it sounds like you have a Nano kicking around somewhere.
That's right. So the reason I said this, what came up is this. What I'm going to suggest to dads who are listening is that if you have like an old iPod kicking around, I honestly really suggest you bust it out and give it a shot as for listening to games. What's crazy is that they really hold up. Like the UI and like the click wheel, it is unbelievably satisfying. In a constant screen world, like the old school dragging of that wheel and just the physicality of it's fantastic. The narrow focus of it's really fun. What brought this about, listeners of the show may remember, there's a few episodes ago, my son had asked, hey, can you load some songs onto my retro handheld? And that meant I had to go through the MP3 library I had and like, transfer some files and do it. But it just kind of brought up that sense of like, it's like, yeah, I remember having like, look at all these MP3 files I had. And then lo and behold, going through the tech bin that all dads have, it's like, there's this iPad sitting there with 2 gigs of memory.
Yeah, that was a lot.
2 whole gigs of memory. Woo! So I went ahead and grabbed it. And like the best thing is, again, gaming dads, I assure you, if you have not touched your iPad in years, you will be stunned at how fantastic they feel. Just like the physicality, like the build quality of it, like going through the, like, I don't know if you can hear the.
Oh, I can hear that click. It's a satisfying clicking.
You got that? Listen to this. Like you can do like a ASMR type channel on that alone. So the process of hunting down my MP3s, of getting it onto the iPod, the music, by the way, I have an M4 MacBook Air.
Right.
Music still just connects to the damn thing. It's like, oh, here's your iPod. You like to sing some songs? It's like, the software still supports these things. They have been dead for 10 years. Like, when's the last time they sold an iPod? Still supported.
You probably like some guys that's sitting in the boardroom waiting for the charts to pop off and you're like, oh my God, we got a hit. There's somebody that's accessed.
It's nothing but dads. It's crazy. What I want to look into, even for like podcasts, I've been thinking about like I should subscribe to some podcasts and just have it, once a week, like kind of download and put on there too. It could be interesting.
Yeah.
But the narrow focus of it, the running around the house having some music, and the only thing that's on it is music. So your phone's like in a different room. You're not being distracted. The physicality of it, the old, like how intentional you have to be with the music. Right. Because playlists are pretty good as far as like Spotify, YouTube Music, and things like that. But again, like there's something about arranging this particular files and like sorting them into playlists? Like, were you a big like playlist guy, or did you just kind of dump it and listen?
It's funny that you say that. My wife is definitely playlists, like could organize all that stuff. Mine was just one playlist, and it was everything. Like it was just thrown at a wall, and I would always be mad at myself and be like, "Where's that song?" Because of course it's in 250 songs, and I don't know where it is. But anyway, yeah, no, I'm a one playlist person.
Yeah, I think the only one I'd like to have, like I'd consider having, is like gym. Like I do like a particular type of music for like going to the gym.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, yeah, I'm very much just to toss it in and like listen to these things. So small. Hey, gaming dads, honestly, like if you can find an old iPod, like I highly recommend busting it out, charging it up, and trying it, because there is something really fantastic about it. Like it really hits. And if you do, like, write into us, let us know what you're putting on it, like what your experience was with it. We'd love to hear all those things above at New Dad Gaming and newdadgaming.com. Now, you could take an iPad or iPod and then use the aux cable and put it into your car, Jeff.
Okay.
Because as the Uber driver that you are, you're going to need some really good tunes to be kicking around town. Because as best that I've come to understand, your seemingly full-time job is just driving your kids around.
Yeah, Trevor. If you thought things would settle down when your kids go into teenagerdom and can hang out themselves and do whatever they want kind of thing, within the bounds of like just get your homework done, it does not slow down, and I have been asked politely to give rides pretty much every day this week at least, including tomorrow. So in the future I'm already booked. I
just like to see your schedule just like fill up. Like it's like, oh, like has requested a ride, gave you 3 stars.
Yeah. And honestly, it would be great if like my own kid could, text back when I text. So they would ask for like, hey, can you come pick me up at, can you come pick me up now? Sure. Whose friend's house are you at? And it's like he took the phone and whipped it across the street because I don't hear back.
I'm like, that's enough of this phone.
Right? Who does that mid-conversation? I'm like, I can't go into Magic World. You have a lot of friends in different areas. I don't know where I'm going. So I would almost like a dad Uber app where I could just understand where he is and just say, I'm on my way. Here you go. But yeah, it's been a lot, and it's been all hours of the day. So you would think like maybe, I don't know, from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock kind of thing. Nope, I've done runs at midnight. I've done runs at like 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I've done it's all over the place. And I almost prefer back in the days that maybe you are still going through where you had basketball camp and you woke up at a designated time and you knew when that was and you could prepare for it instead of like, hey, Dad, I need a ride. And he would just come in to the room and I would have to be like, okay, when? Now.
5 minutes ago.
Okay. All right. Again, happy to do it. But, man, if you ever need a ride, I'm your man. I'm just saying.
Apparently,
I could do it.
I might call on Jeff and try to, man, what's the word? Jebber? Just
Jift instead of a lift. Jift.
There, that's much better.
Yeah.
What is your take on it? Like, because theoretically you could just say no and have them deal with it, like, and not from a cruelty standpoint, like whatever, I don't have to do it, but more like a look, we're not gonna do it all. But how are you viewing it as far as, is it too much? Are you more just happy to be included because it means that there's a little bit of like conversation time and you know where they're kind of going? Like, what is? It's obviously it is a drag to have to do it that much, but that being put aside. Like, what's kind of your angle on it? It's more like, this is just a moment in time, I'll get through it. Or it's like actually nice to be included. Or like, what's your take on it?
Yeah. Again, I would never ask my parents for any rides. They just wouldn't do it. And they would be like, well, just go bike. Right? Yeah. Like everything was close enough that you could bike, or kind of close enough. I will go back a few episodes where you said, I think it was a story about you and your kid about, you didn't really have the energy to do it, but he wanted to go play soccer or something, and you just got up the energy to do it, and then it was a great moment, right? That's what I view this as. I get all the deeper lore, as my kids say it, when they're in the car, and they just seem like it's this area where they can talk freely. I mean, they can talk freely at home, but they're usually distracted with devices, homework, getting ready for supper, taking a shower, whatever, right? And like in the car you're contained, so I get to hear all the stories from school. I get to hear what they're doing in like music class and all that stuff. So I find it actually really nice to kind of bond. It is a lot to do all the time, and I understand the pull on it, but I also like this is going to be a fleeting moment, right? One day he's going very soon going to get his license and not ask for rides anymore, and it's just something that I don't mind doing right now and gaining that energy to do it, even though I am tired, like everybody, all dads I think can relate to. But yeah, I view it as just kind of a get to know him more, right? Like it's just like, what's going on? Well, whose friend? Who do they have? Someone that they're seeing? Like, what's going on? Like, how your friends operate, right?
Yeah. It's like, tell me more. Like, oh, interesting. So,
Yeah.
So on the Uber app, he's not selected silence preferred.
No, and he's not in the back seat saying, just drive me anywhere. He's in the front seat, right, side passenger, and talking my ear off, which again is great, but.
So that is again, I really don't want to diminish the annoyance of it and the tiredness of it. It's like, for God's sakes, it's midnight. Like, what do you mean I have to drive you? But it does sound like an amazing silver lining that it's this opportunity to be included, and it kind of sounds like I think the car is one of those scenarios where it's really disarming. Like, I think we can always remember. I've heard it said before that sometimes those family drives, when like your dad or like your mom is driving, like a lot of kids tend to remember that as feeling like very safe. It's like, you're not driving like worried about where you're going, or like you're concerned about like directions or anything else like that. You're just in the back seat, and like maybe you got a Game Boy, maybe you got like a comic. You're just safe.
Totally.
So I think for a long time it's been this safe environment. The fact that you get this opportunity to do it a lot, like aces. It's cool that you're thinking of it that way.
Yeah. Again, I'm glad that he's comfortable enough to come to me almost daily to ask for a ride.
Yeah.
Willing to do it. All good. But yeah, when you get there and you get your, what's Uber with the T? Tuber? So
Tuber?
When you get Tuber going, you'll be like, Jeff warned me about this.
It was coming. Could Jeff move to my city and help
Yeah.
out?
Call Jeff. He does this all the time.
We'll help each other out if we ever take vacations. Look, I need you to cover my shift. I
Yeah.
gotta be away for a weekend.
Yeah. I don't get any tips. Where are my tips? Come on.
Hey, gaming dads, are you guys doing a lot of driving this time around? Are you Ubers yourselves? At New Dad Gaming, newdadgaming.com. Let us all know all about it. Now, often on the show, like, I don't want to say we've called some things, but it feels like we've brought some things into being. This is not one that I'm happy that we've done.
No.
It's pretty upsetting, frankly. The Steam Deck has risen in price. And like, people were not happy about it, understandably. And I can't necessarily fault them. It doesn't particularly feel like they're being overly greedy. Like, I don't know, like your general call on that. Like, because as far as like, if you had to go and buy RAM 2 years ago compared to buying RAM today, it's astronomical. The difference is terrible, right?
Yeah.
So maybe they could take a bit of a hit. For some reason, I don't necessarily feel like it's too much greed. But at the same time, the thing that we've called into being was the fact that back when we were growing up with gaming consoles, if you did not buy it in the first year, often within 2 years, 3 years, like, it would start to dip down. So what started as like a $600 console, you could start to pick up for like $199. So there was this like classic dip as the technology and the production ramped up. And that seems to be a thing of the past. The PlayStation has risen in price. I think the Switch raised in price.
Yeah.
I think every single console, and then the Steam Deck, lo and behold, followed the same trend. Congratulations, Jeff, on your stunning investment. I think it makes it a 20 to 30% return for you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
But what was your take when you saw this? Was it like, yeah, it makes sense, or was it like, damn you all?
A little bit of both. Mainly because I bought this thing on launch, and I've been very happy with it. And I actually looked up just now my receipt for it, and it's been like 5 years. I'm like, oh my God.
Wow.
Like,
that's crazy.
I think it's been 5 years. 2022, so 4 years, which is nuts. But I got it for $500, right? And now if I look at the lowest tier to get into Steam Deck, it is $11.29 Canadian. And to me, I'm like, okay, I understand there's memory shortages and I understand there's whatever factors in it, but they're not even trying to make an entry tier anymore, because like my version is the lowest tier to get you in, right? Like, hey, if you can't afford the OLED screen or if you can't afford this terabyte of space, then you can, here's a little entry point, right? So the fact that they just didn't do that here and it's just $1,000 plus is kind of crazy. It's just, and it's like, I'm worried that like, oh, now you're kind of killing off Steam Deck, because before it was kind of like, oh, it's close to a Switch, but it's a PC. Like, that makes sense. Now it's way beyond the Switch. So you're splintering things again a little bit, in my view. And it doesn't bode well for that Steam Deck's box that they were going to release. I'm like, oh my God, that's going to be...
Yeah, not to mention, like, think about their VR set. Like, how on earth are they going to ship those things, right? So
yeah.
So basically, like, I'm looking at the used market, Facebook Marketplace, and the terabyte OLED's going for $900. The Steam Deck 512 is going for $1,100. We got $800.
Oh my God, really? Just the LCD version?
Yeah, but
jeez, I could just make some money and just never. Well, again, I can't do anything with.
It's an It's an opportunity for investment, man. Like you could make a killing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's a temporary trend. I don't know if there's some way that it's going to be interesting to see where this one goes. It's either that it really kills the current trajectory of the console wars, which for our entire lifetime has just been better graphics, faster processing, like shoot it to the moon. This is going to be fantastic, right?
Yeah.
And does that just start to fall off because it's like, hey, we produced the next great version. It's like 1.5 times better graphics. Please give us $3,000. Mm-hmm. To which the answer is like, no. Like, no,
Yep.
I can't. Like, what are you talking about?
No.
And even with PCs, you got to think like anytime you get into the gaming market, like I understand, like $1,000 is a lot of money, right? For a graphics card, for sure.
Yeah.
But the thought that maybe if you're really into it and every year, every 2 years, every 3 years, you can maybe upgrade your card. Okay.
Yeah.
But if it's going to be $3,000, it's like, I think I'm just going to accept, instead of 4K, 120 frames, maybe I'll accept 1080p.
Yeah.
60 frames, and I'll just like stretch that out a bit. So I don't know if it becomes the thing that just stops the nonsense curve of just chasing the biggest and possible best graphics because we just can't afford this stuff anymore, or where do you think this could go? Like what could this be the catalyst for? Because it's just I think what I'm saying is like at some point they'll be like, good news, you can pay us $2,000 for this, and I think people will say no.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, like again, all good points. I think it does put cloud gaming in a wonderful position, because it's getting to that point where we're like, well, I can afford maybe $30 a month to have my games that I want, and maybe I can stop and start them and play that way. Of course, not own anything, which kind of sucks. But maybe that is where Microsoft was planning on heading, and they've kind of, I don't know, they're sitting on the fence again with their changes in kind of direction. So I think a lot of consumers won't be able to jump into the market, and I think this is how you lose. I think I even said it on our socials. This is how you lose a generation to Roblox. This that is available everywhere on devices that already exist for pretty cheap. Like you can play that thing on a Chromebook if you wanted to. Is this how consoles go out? Like it starts with the Steam Deck. You mentioned the PS5 and Switch 2 and Xbox before that, and wages aren't going up, so I don't know where people are going to be able to get in. And actually, it's almost like we reverse course. And when gaming wasn't as popular and consoles were really expensive, we're in that zone. And it's hard. It's a hard pill to swallow. I thought we were going to get to the PS2 days when that thing was $99 and it was your DVD player.
So available. Like, people were literally buying it only as DVD players.
Yeah. And it was super slim, like the super slim version. Like it was great. And now it's like we're getting bulkier and more expensive, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Game Street Report is fantastic. Like, it didn't quite make the docket for the show, but I had missed the announcement that Fortnite relaunched on iOS.
Yes.
So after a long hiatus, like, Fortnite's back, but on your phone, the phone that you have.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like, I don't want to say you need a phone, but it almost feels required these days to have some sort of smartphone to function in the world, right?
Yeah.
And even if it's not required, it's just nice. It's nice to have a phone, like camera, all the good stuff. You already have it, and you can now play like some pretty damn good games. Like I was playing like Dredge, Loop Hero, Balatro, like all these like really cool titles are just like on your phone, right? And then Fortnite, Roblox, like everything else and the rest. And when the alternative is like, no, I'd like you to buy an additional device that also has a subscription, and it's going to cost like $1,000, please. And it's like
yeah,
it's not the value proposition I think it used to be, where it's the only game in town. And if they just keep jacking the price, they are heralding their own death.
That's a really good point, because like, why wouldn't you just go for like, I don't have a pro version of my iPhone, but if I did, right, that could have been my investment to play. They even have Death Stranding on there. I could just play that on my phone.
Like Red Dead Redemption, like the size of it, like that's a forever game.
Maybe that's where gaming companies go when they say releasing on all platforms. Maybe now includes the phone, because people invest in that now.
Okay, we're gonna do some Googling really quickly. we're going off. This is really good. Android Steam.
But I agree with you. It's maybe people invest in other areas where it makes sense for them, and deal with the gaming that's available.
1 second. Yeah, hold on. We're doing some things. This is, you can maybe cue it up. Like, have you heard of the recent releases of an Android system that allows you to play Steam games, full Steam games on your Android phone? Have you heard of this at all?
Oh, no.
Okay, so this thing is called Game Native. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up. And this is one of two, honestly. Like, I've seen there's two things of this that are existing. Because again, like your phone has the amount of RAM and capability that it has is absolutely nonsense. And I'm not talking it is streaming it. I am talking that your certain game Steam titles are actually installed on your Android phone. And it's not even, the best part is like this is not emulation in the sense that like you're finding like a ROM from some sort of site and loading on your loading it onto your phone. I'm talking like you're taking your purchased property and just bringing it onto an Android phone.
Okay.
Let's see if they can like getting your games working.
Again, it makes sense though. Like people did this with the Steam Deck, right? They were getting other games outside of the platform working, installed on that system. So why not on something like Android phone? That makes sense to me. And it's very intriguing.
Yeah.
Like,
so especially for any dads who are, So firstly, just as an aside, I don't have a beefy enough Android phone that I think that this would work. I would be curious. I should have after this show, I should probably try it on my Pixel 8. That is like a 3 or 4 year old phone at this point, so I'd be kind of surprised if it could do it. But if it can, like I'd be pretty fascinated to see like if it would work. But I would encourage any gaming dads, especially if you have like an outside controller you could use on it, to consider it just to check it out, report back, let us know. But but again, this is just that type of thing. I think it's a wild time for this type of thing to come out. Almost perfect in a sense, because you're looking at thousands of dollars of investment to get into the console type of thing, or take the massive Steam library you already have and play it on a bunch of devices you already have.
Again, I think that's a interesting way things are going. I for sure thought things would be different in the gaming world. I didn't think we would go to exorbitant prices. I thought people would buy each other out. I thought that was the end game here. But no.
You were the chosen one. You weren't supposed to join them.
Yeah. Pretty much everything. Everybody, when there's competition, you're like, yeah, okay, let's go. And then, no, you're all doing it. Okay.
So sad to see, but don't think games are going anywhere. It feels like the future is going to be different, and it feels like the power curve is going to sort of taper off because with the rising of the Steam Deck price. Like I said, congratulations on your 30% return on your investment, Jeff. That's
Thank you.
I wish I had listened to you and got in at the time.
I was telling you. How many times did I tell you?
Gaming Dads, if you do run it, report back. I am curious to see what the experience is like taking Steam games and getting them running on your phone. So, moving on to something that you titled as the better the second time.
Yeah.
So, it seems as though you dipped back into Final Fantasy 15, or I think what's the accepted title for it? Bro car ride simulator?
Yeah, it's the road trip with the bros.
The bro trip.
Yeah.
So you dipped in. What was the impetus to do this? Are you just missing Final Fantasy 7?
Yeah. You know me too well. It's kind of funny that you say that. Again, I have been sticking with Final Fantasy 14. That could be a topic for another show. I have many, many hours in that one. But they had a Final Fantasy 15 connection in there, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, that game. I have finished it, but I never finished.
Oh yeah, that game.
Yeah, right. I forgot about that. But I never had any of the DLCs. I had finished it before those kind of popped out, and apparently it's made the game much better. And I remember playing Final Fantasy 15, and it was fine, but I wasn't having tons of fun with it. It was a spectacle. Some of the stuff in here, crazy. But I didn't have a bro-tastic time. Let's go with the bro kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But dipping back in and just being in this phase of life and, having some dedicated time to gaming where I'm no, even the backlog year where we just played everything with backlog, no new games. Mm-hmm. That's kind of, again, set the tone of just enjoy what you're playing. And if it doesn't work for you, drop it. You can move on, whatever. But I'm not rushing to the next game. And I found in this game, being relaxed and kind of chill and having it very complete with all the DLCs and patched up, everything's been patched up since I've played it. It has been a wonderful experience. I've had such a fun time. Some days I just go in and I fish and that's what I do. And it boosts my character's fishing ability, which has no real progress in the game, but it's just fun. And the battle system is really fun. And I remember not liking it when it first came out because it was all action, right? But this, no, I don't know. I would encourage anyone that kind of jumped off or bounced off the first time around to give it another shot and just to be really relaxed, taking it all in. It's great. I don't know if you played it. Have you played it? Maybe I'm spoiling it, and you're like, listen,
no.
I hated it.
Well, it was PS5, wasn't it? I think it was exclusive. Or was it
PS4?
PS4?
It was PS4. Also? It was PS4.
Oh, interesting.
It did not run well on PS4, and it doesn't even have a PS5 version. I'm playing it on the Steam Deck. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But one of those things, if it comes up for sale, I could check it out as I try to wait until I get my. You hear my kids scream in the background?
They're just excited for.
They're like, yeah, Final Fantasy 15.
I love it.
The deal is that the wife had gone out for an appointment. And we're here. It's a Friday here, a little bit late, but it's okay. What? I'm gonna record a show. You guys go ahead and have a match. This is a little dad secret match. Have a good time. I'm gonna record a show. So now I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna yell at them.
Okay, all right.
We'll see if the noise actually goes. Or the best part is, by the end of the show, it probably rises right back up to where it was.
Probably. Well, we can time that. Yeah.
Let's see if this works.
All right, let's go.
I got back and very enthusiastic. Okay. I should have left it on so everyone could hear my yelling voice. That'd be great.
Well, the thing is that you weren't. You did not mute.
Are you serious?
You did not mute. I don't know what happened, but it did not mute.
Man, I had the button press and everything. All right, everybody, enjoy. I'm sure my levels on my recorder are doing great. Did it peak at least? Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I almost prefer that. That's good.
This is dad life, so this is what happens.
Oh, I'm not gonna edit that out either. That stays in the show,
especially without supervision. Yeah, that's.
But I think that's true though for like a lot of games, because I do think I can imagine some number of people perhaps if they bought Cyberpunk in the first like month.
Oh yes,
Perhaps
definitely.
they kind of bounced off it, and now like I hear it's like this phenomenal game, and like you see this sort of surprise. Witcher, I don't think people would have bounced off Witcher, but if they come back and it's just that entire, what you thought, like the world is like tripled compared to what you thought it was, given all the DLC and things like that. So like I would almost think that that's advice for any game,
Like any game,
honestly.
yeah.
Like it's sort of like if there's some, especially the bigger ones. Like if there's some game that you just didn't quite hit, or just at the time you didn't have enough freedom to be able to kind of explore it. If you find it, like this might be the call to action to like maybe dip into some of the old titles and see if there's a way you can now enjoy it again.
Yeah, no, it's totally. I think that's right on the money. Especially when games launch, they are compared to everything under the sun when it launches, right? Like it's not as good as this game. It doesn't have this, and blah blah blah. So when you go back to these older games, you kind of forget all that, and you're like, you know what? I'm having fun just being in here, and you just kind of sit with it and absorb it all in. It's I would encourage a lot of people just to go back, not necessarily in just backlog, just in a game that you may have tried but didn't really feel. Give it another shot in your own kind of space. Again, phase of life does help. So,
Hey, gaming dads, you heard it. Get back into it. See what you might enjoy. Now, last one to wrap up the show here today was a odd.
yes,
It's odd sort of
You can say
take
it.
where, in a small way, at least your kid is playing with other kids, which is a good way, but not in the way that you'd almost want.
It is different. Just to say, like, usually I think we can both agree when we like to game as kids, we would go over to somebody else's house, we would chill with them, we would play the game together, or backseat gaming, switch off controllers, whatever. New age with my kids, my 15-year-old was really into Tamagotchi Life. And that is a game for the Nintendo Switch 1, I found out, as well as Switch 2, where you kind of create these characters. It can be anything. You can make them anybody, and they chill in this world doing crazy stuff. And there's been plenty of viral memes about it and whatever. My teen is really into it. He does not have the game, but his friend does. And in order to watch him, his friend streams it through their computers from the Switch. So it's like it's the camera pointed at him playing the Switch on the TV.
When you first said it, I thought it'd be like PC, so he's at least
No.
So he does a video feed, like over the shoulder shot, real POV of like him. Wow.
Yes.
That makes it so much more
ridiculous.
different.
But like, I mean, you do you. That's again creative way to do it. They have gone over to the physically in person to play this game, but when they can't, say like later at night and Uber's not available, then they can stream their games together, which I just found kind of fun. Like I should have thought of that, but I've never really considered it. Like you join with somebody online, you play together. That makes sense. But to stream a image of somebody playing the game on their TV, wild. But okay, I get it.
It's like, you understand we're not in COVID anymore, right? We can get together. Like, we're allowed to be in the same rooms. We don't have to do this.
Yeah.
It's creative. Like, it's a creative approach to it. It's like, hey, it's a school night. Can you, like, stream this game instead of hanging out? But it just feels like such a bizarre far cry from our gaming roots of you get together, like, everybody, like, crowds around, like, in the basement TV, just, like,
it's none of that
1v1v1 on James Bond or 007.
Right, exactly. No, they enjoy doing this. I even offered to get this game from the library because it is our library. We can get it for free for a few weeks. Nope, not interested in that. Wants to stream it with their friend. So that's how they hang out. I get it. All right,
go for it.
Sure.
You guys do you. Not hurting anybody. You're having a good
stream
time.
it back. Like, what do you want?
You could both be streaming to each other. You could check on your progress.
There you go. I don't know. So just fun adventures. Or again, new dad gaming, new adventures in dad gaming all the time.
It's just, I have to imagine like every generation of dads just gets that where it's a just new thing. That is not something that would ever have crossed their radar. as kids who were gaming, right? And especially not our parents. Our parents would never in a million years imagine such a thing. So it's just like it's just generation after generation pushing the envelope that little bit to be a little bit more weird, a little more interesting. Weird's not the right word. A little more interesting, different, taking advantage of the technology of the time.
Yeah.
My God.
Right? We're talking about nanos. We're talking about streaming, gaming through other streaming systems. It's all over the place.
The exact opposites, man. You should try to give if you find a working nano, you should give it to your kid to just try.
I'm going to try to
like,
find it. I am.
It's like, what do you think about this? And see if they even like understand it, or like it's like, why would you do this? I don't understand.
There's USB? Games on it. Like, what is?
I don't know if you remember Brick Breaker.
Yes. Oh yeah.
There's like Brick Breaker. Like, of course you do. But hold on one second.
Oh yeah, because the ticking sound too, right? Yeah. There you go.
It's great. Man. It feels so good, man. It's just.
I really think they spent like probably weeks or months perfecting how that sound and like felt, right? Because it's so good.
One of the greatest UIs that's ever been. One of the greatest user experiences that's ever existed, I think, honestly.
Apple's
go get your iPods,
free
Dads.
nanos. Yeah.
And on that call to action, I'll wrap it up there for the week. Everybody, thank you so much for listening. This has been New Dad Gaming. If you like the show, you can find us on all the major podcast networks: Google, Spotify, iTunes. You can put us on your iPods. You can find on Caster, anywhere where you get your podcasts. Go ahead and search for New Dad Gaming. If you do find us, what's really helpful to the show, get us out to as many new gaming dads as possible. Subscribe, and you can leave a rating, which really helps, and even a comment really helps the show. Jeffrey and I would be eternally grateful. If you'd like to reach out to the show, so any of the stories that we mentioned today, we'd love to hear from you, or anything in between. Do love to share, even if it's just one-on-one or something to share with the rest of the audience. Love to hear it. At New Dad Gaming on all of our socials. Otherwise, newdadgaming.com. You'll see a form to fill out. Reach to me and Jeff. Would appreciate it. Everyone, thanks so much. Great to be back. I'm going to try to get some consistency going here, but dad life is dad life.
Dad life.
You all will know.
Yeah.
I'll do my best not to yell into the microphone, but no promises on that.
No, it's great. Yes.
It's the best. Yeah. Everybody, thanks so much for being here with us. Until next week, my name is Trevor, and I have an 11-year-old and an 8-year-old.
And I'm Jeff. I have a 15-year-old, a 13-year-old, and look out for our Patreon to sponsor Trevor's new Steam Deck that he told me.
That's a lot of money. Let's just focus on iPods.
Okay,
we're going to buy some old refurb iPods, spread them around. It's going to be great.
Donate your iPods today.
Yes. Remember, everybody, just because you became a dad
does not mean it's game over.